What a great win they had last time out. Now they'll want to use that great word momentum and get another one today.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the next game can't come quickly enough when you've played as they did last time out. I expect a quick start here.
Ivanovic. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Rafferty. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. A timely challenge. Well, he's cleared the danger. We don't need to see all the cards here from the referee, and he's keeping the cards in his pocket. Just a free kick. Izzo. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. He's cleared that really well. Adu. Play back. Neatly intercepted. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. Kane. Izzo. Ivanovic. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Shot up! Got in the way. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Ivanovic. Hernandez. Here's Van Persie. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Clever ball. A real chance here. That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it. Avila. It goes out wide again. Well, the cross not really producing, and the defender with time to clear. Kane. Rafferty. Here's Van Persie. That's a brilliant piece of intercepting there at a crucial time, in a crucial position. And the pass not completed, really. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. And now the shot! Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
They're marking as tightly as they can. This corner could be a problem. They've got to defend it well. Great contact with the header. Great work from the keeper. He's got his shot off now. Tried to get the right contact there, but couldn't quite manage it.
Yeah, he's ended up looking a little bit silly, but you don't try those things, you're never going to succeed, are you?
Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Probing with the pass. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. In comes the challenge. Now Kale. Goodness me, it's hit the post. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. Kale.
So close to taking the lead there, but the woodwork denying them. Just got to keep playing the way they are. Playing some good stuff at the moment.
Roberts. Kale. Rafferty. Avila. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Put in from the wide area. It's a good place to win the ball here. Adu slipping it through. Now Kale. And a goal! And they've opened the scoring now. So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
Was a good goal, and it came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. Real captain's input there.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Cleared it well. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Todd. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. Gets his cross in. Good work by the goalkeeper. Vela. Walker. Adu. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this.
Oh, what a disappointment, because that could have been the game for them.
Yeah, when you're on top, Martin, as you know, you've got to make the most of it.
Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, but not a good one. Adu. Butler. Here's Van Persie. Can really get at the opposition here. Throw in now. Ivanovic. Rafferty. Nice interplay between the two of them. Lovely, incisive pass. And he scored! So, away we go at 1-1. Wonderful work with the ball then. Izzo comes in with a tackle. Ivanovic crafting the through pass. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I
There
think
will
he's
be
got
a
the beating
minimum
of these
of
defenders
3
in a
minutes
race.
of added time.
Here's Van Persie. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. No, it's offside. Here's Van Persie. Offside. The officials clearly in agreement. And that's a straightforward offside decision. Rafferty. Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached... And now the second period, the second half is underway. Rafferty. And it takes a nick off the player, out for a throw. Roberts. Kale. Izzo. Well, that's over the top of the defender, and one to chase. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
It's the home manager who's trying to get a message to his team, and we're being told he's telling his team to press higher up the pitch.
Yeah, and I think their work rate has dropped a little over the last 10 minutes or so.
And shoots! Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
Comes in with a tackle. Kane. Well, in it goes. Only partially cleared, so the shot's on.
He's gone for the volley.
It nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
Izzo. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Well, suddenly
Probing with the pass. Needs to stay cool now.
they're passing. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way there because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them.
Oh, they got away with that, and the crowd knows it.
One pass away from being a great move.
Todd. Izzo. Put in from the wide area. Defended well. Kane. Little private game between the two of them. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Here's Van Persie. Well, more news on the injury from Jeff Shreves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Thanks, Jeff. That's got us right up to date. Todd. Izzo. Roberts. Attacking now. Kane. There's a lot of promise in that, but in the end, no fruits from their labours. Ivanovic. Trying to slip it through.
He's in. The last line of defence, but how strong he was.
It'll be a corner.
Well, here comes the corner. Definitely destined for the goalkeeper, and he makes it his.
A good control under pressure.
Hit it well!
A good try, but a simple save. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Bit of pressure on the play, that's why it's gone out. Intercepted well. Taken it well under pressure. Butler. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Here's Van Persie. Ivanovic. Great change of direction. Brilliant balance.
Well, completely dumbfounded the defender there.
It's going to be a throw here. Vela. Rafferty. Shots on here.
Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
Izzo. Keeping an eye on the time here. He still could have a decisive moment in the short time that remains. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Well, they're in a good position here. Looking for teammates in the middle.
Oh, there it is! It's the goal that they thoroughly deserve. You wondered whether they would get it. They're in front now, which is where they really should be. Far, far the better side throughout the game.
Looking good with attacking play like this and this goal.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous.
And we restart the game 2-1.
Well, one pass away from being a great move.
Vela. We're into the closing minutes now. 5 minutes left on the clock. And the game's still close. And still maybe an equaliser on the cards. Kane. Had a crack! Not far away at all.
Well, if they keep creating chances, I'm sure they'll take one. That was a decent effort, you know.
It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? Probing pass. Roberts. Good reading of by anticipating the pass. Adu. Now Bailey. Walker.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum
face another
of
2 minutes added on by the referee. Sloppy work, really. Here's Roberts. And the referee blows for one last time. Well, the good news for the supporters of this club is with 7 games played, they're definitely not going to get relegated. It's going to have to be a pretty near perfect run now to get into a promotion position, though.
Well, it is, yeah, but it's been a very solid campaign for them. And with 3 games left, they just need to maintain that form, and they'll be fairly satisfied, I think.
It's a good ball. He's had a go here. And into the net via the post. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Tyson. Now Warrener. Whipped in from the wide area. Wasted a real opportunity to level the game.
Well, I think his teammates know that was a wonderful chance lost.
He screened the ball well there. Maku. Good vision. Awkward for the goalkeeper, but he was positive. Just beat the attacker to the ball. Tyson. Mack. Left the defence. Lovely ball. Off the post. Well, he clears the danger.
Oh, agony etched on the player's face when he was denied with what was a great effort.
Gets his cross in. Cleared away by the defender. Good vision here. Brilliant pass. Can he finish it? Now Kale. It's come off the goalkeeper. Still in play. And it's gone out for a throw. Won it back with an interception. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Good deep cross towards the far post. That's a very weak cross from a very good position. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Well, now there's a chance to attack from the tackle. Weaver. cut out. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. And the goalkeeper, it's his ball. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Comes in with a tackle. Izzo. Can find some space here on the flanks. Good defensive clearance there. Hendry. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Strong, powerful clearance. And now it's back to Riquelme. Put in from the wide area. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It's a weak cross, really. Praise for trying the shot, Alan.
Well, his teammates aren't too happy.
Burke. Not a nice challenge. What will the ref do? Easy decision for this referee. And there's going to be no leniency here. It's got to be a card, a yellow one.
Yeah, he reached for that back pocket straight away. And out it came.
This is an excellent run. Mohamed challenges for the ball. Poor on the ball. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Cleared it well. Well, that will be a throw, although a few of the players were appealing for a corner. It's Smith. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. We've given it straight to the opposition. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Offside given, Alan.
Oh, I'm not sure he's got that one right, you know. I think he was on. Maku.
Fox. And it's Riquelme. Now Riquelme. You like to see a team playing the ball forward to open up the opposition, but the defending was good there by the opponent. That's safely away. And he's given the free kick. He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away. Maku. Going forward well. Trying to catch the player in possession. That's good vision to be able to switch the play there. No, it's offside, and it looks as though they might be in to score. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. In behind the defenders. Brilliant goal! Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going, and he just steered it past him into the bottom corner.
Yeah, he's a fine finisher, this boy, and never panics. Passes it into that corner.
That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that.
has indicated there
Put
will
into
be
the
a
middle.
minimum of 2 minutes.
It's a very weak
of added time.
cross from a very good position. That will be a corner. Weaver. He could cross it from here. It's a good cross. Done well to get it wide. Not done. And there goes the whistle for half-time. And the scoreline is 2-0. Well, here we are at half-time, and it's a bit of a stunned atmosphere around the ground because that goal, 1 down, was bad enough for the home fans. Now it's 2 just before half-time.
Yeah, an important team talk for the home manager, but he needs his players to be big, to volunteer for the ball, and they've still got a chance in this match.
And this is the start of the second half. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Trying to steer it through. Oh, too early, offside. So.
Well, there's one for him to chase in behind.
Maku. Shots on here. And that will be a corner. He's put in the corner. Disappointed that that didn't lead to more. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Mack crafting the through pass. Maybe took his eye off the ball. He's cut that out well read. Could get the ball into the box now. Hendry! How did he save that?
He's one of the best in the business in those kind of situations. Absolutely brilliant. Well, this crowd hasn't seen too many chances for their side, but you can sense something here. Could be a turning point.
And there's the interception.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Cleared away by the defender. Maku. They can be quick on the break now. Could have done better with that counter-attack. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. And the pass not completed, really. Could be dangerous. Maku. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. That looked really threatening, but in the end it was a bit of a damp squib because no one could connect with the cross. Hendry. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Oh, chance! That is a fantastic goal.
Nothing like for a manager seeing a goal like that. Real team effort. Great understanding between those lads down there.
It is an occupational hazard for goalkeepers. When you have a bad day, this is what happens.
Yeah, quite right. And he's going to get absolutely hammered in the press tomorrow. You could see that coming.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Offside, that's an easy decision. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Well, this should be an intriguing development in the game. A message from the home manager: press higher, get in the faces of the opposition.
Yeah, I think they need and want to win the ball high up the pitch.
The shot's on! Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
McDonald. Now Riquelme. Let's see what the ref's going to do.
It's definitely a yellow in the mind of the referee, definitely.
Well, I think it unquestionably was. I mean, on another day, he might have got a red for that. It was a really dangerous challenge. I have seen him try to go for goal from this distance, so don't rule it out.
This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Break still on.
Possession changes feet.
Good vision here. Should be. He can't miss. Steered in very classily. Well, it was a gift. Strikers dream about moments like this. A tap-in.
Yes, not often that you do get what is literally an open goal, and he wasn't going to miss it.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go.
Kane, to get into more advanced positions, they're going to press higher up the pitch, the home team.
Yeah, they really need to.
And here's the shot. Couldn't quite keep it down. Just over the top.
Yeah, just leaning back a touch. Got under it. Not bad effort, though.
Allen.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Mohamed. Shot on. The defenders managed to get in the way there.
Just working away to try and find an opening.
Well, that's his best.
Nicely lined up for the set-piece specialist here with this free kick.
It's going to be a card. It's going to be a yellow card.
Well, that's the least surprising thing I've seen out there today so far.
And the goalkeeper got across to it.
He's spotting it up now to take the corner.
Corner's taken. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Oh, haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here. Seen one or two heading for the exits. They're not impressed.
It's 82 minutes played now. Hendry.
Looking to win it back.
Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in.
Mohamed. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase.
That would be a throw. Izzo. Allen.
Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Now this is an interesting attack. Good defensive clearance there. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. It's a good press from the team that have won the ball here.
The fourth official has indicated
And the added time
there
will
be a
amount to
minimum
3
of
minutes at
3
least.
minutes of added time.
Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, couldn't it, straight away? A challenge. It's all going wrong, isn't it, Alan? The scoreline tells you that, and now his departure tells you that.
Well, talk about a bad day in the office. This is a disastrous one, and the manager will have some strong words to...
And the referee blows for one last time. Well, we've seen a game here, Alan, where one team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising, given the two sets of players. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, they've got a default position, haven't they, with the other games, but they'd love to get the promotion clinched today, and the 3 points of victory would do that.
Yeah, it would, and they should be in a great frame of mind because of the football that they've produced over the last few weeks and over the season has been compelling at times.
Maku. Kane. And shoots! Beautiful goal. As far as promotion is concerned, a must-win game. They are now winning.
Well, what a time to score that is. They've been good value for this lead, I have to say that, but at any time, as we know in football, things can turn around on the head.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Sawyer. Zuba. That's a clever pass. Oh, and it didn't quite come off. Zamora. Here's Wardle. It's Wardle. Love. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it. Can really get at the lovely ball. He's got his shot off now, and it's in for the goal. Well, happiness is this team, their supporters, their management, everybody connected with the club. They can't fail from here, Alan, can they? Surely, as they seal this victory, are about to seal the victory that seals promotion.
Well, it's just all gone their way, and they deserve great credit for that. They put in the effort today, showed very few nerves, and I think it's going to be more than enough.
Restarting at 2-0. He's a very good individual. And they get it away. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Izzo. Marcellus. Well, he's had a go. It's a corner. Trying to catch the opposition out with a short corner.
He could lay it off to the supporting player.
Oh, that's good defending.
Love.
Saw the ball, went for it. Good vision. Mohamed.
Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it.
Real opening now. Brilliant shot, top corner, top class. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Zamora. So we'll restart with a throw-in.
That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition.
And the cross goes towards the far post. Defended well. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position.
Maku.
Oh, chance! Oh, he could have put that away, but not quite.
Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually.
Steered through. Well, then it goes. Well, it's gone through past the teammate, but he was very close with the ball in. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed.
That save, you know, we've just seen, it could go.
Needs to stay cool now. The shot's on.
Shot blocked here.
Chance of the counter-attack there was just stopped in the nick of time.
Sawyer.
It's Bailey. Here's Wardle. Marcellus threads it through. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Into the attacking third. And here's the shot. That's a good block. Promising build-up until that challenge.
Love.
Adu. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Well, here comes the support. FC with the ball. Made a quick interception. In behind the defenders. Here's the chance to get in the cross, and they get it away.
Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in.
Izzo. Mohamed. FC with the ball. Will that'll be a throw. To Thomas. Well, he tried to get out of the way, the referee, but he couldn't. And guiding it through the defenders. Shots on! Well, the kind of save you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. He's put in the corner. Splendid goal here.
A very good side in a very good position in their attempt to win promotion. Victory today would give them this early success in getting out of the division, and now the scoreline reflects how good a season it has been for them.
Yeah, they've looked what they are, a classy side today, and that's been the story of their campaign, so it looks like they're there.
An amazing first half in
Well, we'll see what they're made of today, Alan, because they've got their promotion now. They have to win the game to win the trophy itself. Silverware, it's a special incentive, isn't it?
It is, I think, at the end of a long, hard season, you want to be tagged as champions, and unless they've been out celebrating and feeling a little worse for wear, I'd expect them to get the win here.
Here's Walker. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
Threads it through.
It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that.
No nonsense defending from him.
Taking on the defenders. Shots on here. What a save!
Got the ball away from the opposition, got to keep it now.
Takes on the shot.
Very comfortable for the keeper. Nacional here in possession.
And the header doesn't really challenge him.
He could have thrown his cap on that one. Poor header.
Threads it through. Steered through. Great goalkeeper. Great save.
Well, he shouldn't have had a prayer there, but he's so agile, this keeper.
That's going to be a corner.
And in it goes.
Defender did well to get... Cannavaro!
It's in! It's a great start for them. A wonderful goal. And we'll now have to see whether that will change both managers' approach to this game.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Guided through.
Well, the player's broken down now. Good distance to the clearance then. On to Cannavaro. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Whipped in from the wide area. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football.
They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game.
They might have played him in here.
Abbott.
Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase.
It's gone behind for a goal kick.
Flamini.
Maybe just missed kicked.
No doubt about that. Free kick. And there's the interception. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down.
Flags up, offside.
Oh, I think he was half a yard on there. He's entitled to feel hard done by.
Loses possession.
Dos Santos.
Maku.
Itzo.
Doing well to keep the ball. A long way out, but in the end, a long way off the target.
Yeah, and you're going to do well to beat the keeper with that kind of effort.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
He's got it away.
Maku. He's aiming for the front post. Goalkeeper opts to... The shot's on! Good work by the goalkeeper, but not decisive.
Good place to win the ball here. Came in with a challenge. Well, more news on the injury from Jeff Shreves.
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when took.
Wonderful reflexes to make the save from close range. Caldwell. On to Cannavaro. Really in the clear now. Looking for a through ball. Goal!
Well, with time ticking away, this is a shocking moment for the club, with the ambitions of being the champions of this division, and now they're staring at a defeat on what should have been a big day.
It should have been. They came into the match knowing exactly what they had to do, and they just haven't managed to do it.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Well, then it goes. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper. That's good pressing play from this team, and the tackler in particular. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Room for the cross. Pulls it back now. Turned onto the woodwork by the goalkeeper. Cannavaro. It will be their throw. Caldwell. In quickly. Izzo. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. It was a foul, and the referee's seen the situation that he can play on. Good work from him. Flamini guided through.
The fourth official
peters
has
out rather
indicated
for them.
there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Maku. Defended well. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. I guess, Alan, we're getting what we expected to this point.
Yeah, and quite often you do get a shock in these circumstances, but you've got to hand it to the favourites. They've made their superiority count out there.
And we've got another 45 minutes to go, and set your watches, off we go. Ricky. Return pass. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Let's see what the ref's going to do. Easy decision for this referee, and there's going to be no leniency here. It's got to be a card, a yellow one.
Back pocket straight away, and out it came.
Dos Santos.
Armand. Ricky. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here. Good defensive clearance there. Careless there.
Here's Flamini.
Getting forward well as a team now. Shots on here. Couldn't quite keep it down. Just over the top.
Yeah, just leaning back a touch, got under it. Not bad effort, though.
Maku. Izzo. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here.
Well, that's not a problem for the defender. He can deal with it easily. Being closed down. Out into the wide areas now. Fox. And here's the shot. Well, his laces behind that one.
Took his eye off the ball, but not that effort.
Maku. This is going to be a throw. It's a good place to win the ball here. And that's dealt with the problem. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Could pull one back here. They look at the ref, and he says penalty.
Didn't hesitate, did he? Pointed to the spot.
Well, this sending off does change the dynamics, Alan, doesn't it? The side that's leading now have lost a player, and that lead might be quickly lost as well.
Yeah, never mind the fact he'll be suspended for future.
Oh, he's put it wide.
Oh, my word, he's gone for the corner, but missed it by a little distance there.
Caldwell. Now Tucker. Whipped in from the wide area. It's great resilience to ride that tackle and stay on his feet. With great vision here. He's in. Now Kale. Out in front of goal. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Fox. Here's Flamini. Taylor. Trying to get the ball. Well, then it goes. It's wonderful work from the goalkeeper again from the header.
Well, he was on his toes. He was ready for it. Good stop.
Ricky. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Striding forward, purposefully. And now the shot! Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Oh, that's good defending. And marking as tightly as they can. This corner could be a problem. They've got to defend it well.
I've seen their team put the opposition under the cosh for a good while now, looking for a goal.
Now Tucker. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. And shoots! Here's a chance, the goalkeeper exposed. Tight scenario here on the ball. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. That's an excellent cross. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Caldwell. Maku. Space to try and hit it now. Well, with the extra man, it doesn't always lead to chances like this and a goal like this, but it has today.
Yeah, they've used the full width of the pitch. They've switched play when it mattered and have made that advantage count.
And we restart the game 2-1. It's a real individual charge here with the ball. He's still going. Ricky. It's a very good interception. Well, the atmosphere's improving now. Now the home team need to improve. They're still in with a shout.
Yeah, time is running out. It's now or never. I think they've got to lift the game.
Oh, time to get the cross now. He's had a go here. That's hit the bar and it's still in play. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Well, they've got to go for it now and try and get the goals that they need to turn this deficit into the victory, which would incredibly bring them the league title. But at the moment, it
doesn't look likely.
It doesn't. It's all about attitude. If they believe they're beaten, they will be. They've just got to find something, dig deep, and find some goals.
5 more minutes here. Really vital interception here. Now Tucker.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. They could pose some danger now.
This could bring them level.
Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Here's Roberts. Comes to get it to feet. He's come rather deep to do that, the main striker. Strong clearance from the goalkeeper. Get the ball away from the danger.
Minimum of 2 minutes.
2 more minutes to play, that of added time. Good vision here. Cannavaro. Oh, that might have been the...
And the referee has ended it here. Well, the season has ended in just immediate disappointment here, but when they reflect in the weeks ahead what they've done this season to get promoted, just not getting the title won't perhaps mean too much. At the moment, though, you can see they're gutted.
Now, you can see the body language, can't you, with a shoulder slump. They are disappointed, and they've set high standards at this football club, and they feel they've fallen a little bit short, but they shouldn't feel like that.
Into the top 3 divisions for this season for a club that breezed through Division 4. Great season last season, and now the reality kicks in. They've got to play against better teams week in, week out.
But they played with such freedom last year. They made it look easy, that promotion, but it won't be quite so easy this year, I don't think.
definitely a throw in there. Bates. Trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. Izzo.
Oh, a touch will do.
Lost the ball. Diaz. Rooney. Crisp defending there.
We've given it straight to the opposition. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Right from the kickoff, they look like scoring. They have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
It was a great race, a great pace, and a fantastic goal.
Well, how quickly did they go from back to front there? What a counter-attack.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Now Bell.
Well, it was an early foul. Right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that.
Sanchez. Here's Rooney. Sanchez. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Now this is an interesting attack.
Good defensive clearance there.
Izzo. And the assistant signals for the throw. Here's Bell. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Makud. Kale.
Break quickly when they get possession. Clever ball. He's in.
Here's the chance.
That was a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew, got away with it. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure.
Sanchez. Here's Rooney. He's given possession away here. Could be dangerous.
It's a dangerous piece of defending, really. Under some pressure straight away. Neatly intercepted.
Sanchez. Izzo.
Cleverly done. Time here to strike at goal.
Oh, the goalkeeper makes the save.
Opening them up with a through pass. Just the keeper to beat. Threading it through. He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
Sanchez. Wheaton. Tab. Couldn't quite find the gap that he thought he saw. Dos Santos. Diaz.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Well, they've got a free kick here.
This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
Really whipped that in. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent.
And it's gone out for a throw. Sanchez. Gets his foot in there. Shots on here. Sanchez. And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here. Put the corner in the middle. Defended well. Opportunity in a wider area. Oh, the attacker's done well, beaten his... And shoots! Wonderful reflexes to make the save from... Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
It's the home manager who's trying to get a message to his team, and we're being told he's telling his team to press higher up the pitch.
Yeah, and I think their work rate has dropped a little over the last 10 minutes or so.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. It's one back. Makud. Cleared the ball. It's a good cross. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
And a crack! Well, they might not be rushing to take the corner, though. A goal to the good, of course.
Well, you can't knock these fans for the noise they're making inside this stadium.
Well, very easy for the goalkeeper there.
And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Should be. Oh, charged down. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. That's half-time at 1-0. Well, the more football that I watch... So we're all set for the second half. Here's Rooney. Sanchez. They've got the ball back by that interception. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Great interception.
Crafting the through pass.
And they've got it away from the danger. Oh, he got it away, but in the end, straight to an opponent. Todd.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top.
And he's flagged offside. Sanchez.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Diaz. Now Rooney.
Sloppy work, really.
To Chet. Makud.
In behind the defenders.
The cross is long towards the back post.
Oh, they could have increased their advantage then.
Yeah, I think that would have been game over. It should have been really from that distance.
Tab. Kane.
Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Gonna try his luck.
Oh, it's the post. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. That's a missed opportunity on the counter-attack.
Izzo.
Great ball. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Diaz. Slipping it through. Just the keeper to beat. He's had a go here. Two in front now.
Well, keep the concentration and they've won this match, I think.
Well, this goal really reflects how they've been playing. The underdogs today, plenty of shots and now a scoring one.
Well, I think there's a lot of self-belief within the dressing room, even if a lot of us outside didn't fancy him too much at the start here.
We've had an hour gone here and there's still 30 minutes left. Sanchez. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Ah, that's a shame. He would have been in the clear, but he's overhit the pass. Allen. Now Williams. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Dos Santos. Todd.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
Kane. Hit in hard and low. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Trying to get in behind just a little too eagerly then.
He could give the defender a yard, you know, and still get there.
The keeper's given the ball away. Great chance. And he scores.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. And 20 minutes to go. And they've got a man out wide. Diaz. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Comes out off the goalkeeper. Good defensive clearance there.
You could tell the keeper was pleased with that, and why wouldn't he be? At the top draw, that save.
Surely. Well, they line up for the corner. He's put in the corner. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. Kane. Dos Santos. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Made the tackle. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. That wasn't a very good tackle, but the referee has seen that they've kept the ball and they'll be pleased to play on. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Dos Santos. Presented possession to the opposition now. Rooney. Well, we've been locked in this position for a while. Probably the longest period in the game where the losing team haven't conceded. They're just seeing out time, and to be fair, the winning team are doing the same as well. Blow the whistle, ref. Diaz. Bates. Sanchez. They might have played him in here. In with a chance. Going forward well. He is a saviour there. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Bright idea, but he couldn't manufacture the pass that would have got his teammate away and in on goal. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Sanchez. He has cleared it well. Here's Rooney. Bates. Probing pass.
Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed.
And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Sanchez. Williams. Loses possession.
Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? He's got his shot off now.
In the end, good defense. That's the final whistle from the referee. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
Well, it was a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
Well, that first game was just what the coach wanted and the players wanted, to get 3 points. Now, 3 more points on offer here.
Yeah, and looking at them warming up beforehand, I mean, they look a confident bunch, and why wouldn't they be after the way that they performed in that first match?
Poor on the ball.
He'll need to try and get the ball back now.
Now, this is an interesting attack. Well, the header was going in, but it was pretty straightforward for the keeper to stop that happening.
Yeah, he's thrown his cap on that one, hasn't he, the keeper? Easy, mate.
Good kick by the keeper. Bar. Cleared away, but the shot's on! That's a corner.